I've been working on a mini indoor crawler course. I'm making it for the following truck. Hold on, let me find it. Alright, I found the truck. This is the little guy right here. Not finished yet, I'm still waiting on shocks to come in. But as you can see, I've fitted the electronics. So let's take a little look at it. Alright, so as you can tell, fitted the electronics and minus the shocks, it is ready to rock and roll. These tires may be too small. I do have some SCX24 tires there. I want to give these a shot though. These are the RGT, whatever they are for the 14 or 24 scale. They got off of Banggood, so I want to give them a shot because they got some really nice tacky kind of traction to them, and I think it'll work out good. So let's check out the track. Alright, so there's the track. Now let's get a good look at it here. So I don't know exactly where we're going to start at, but I was thinking about maybe starting somewhere down here. And what you would do, come over this way, make this nasty climb. And mind you, I've already done all this with this truck. It is difficult, especially with no shocks, but it can be done. So I'm going to climb this and then basically walk across this. And this is actually harder than what it looks. So the way I got it designed here is it kind of leans a little bit towards this way. So if you'll notice the bands and stuff, it kind of slides you a little bit. I did put some sticks down there and kind of give it a little bit of realism or whatever. Okay, I'm not the greatest at this, whatever. But the whole idea is to try to keep the tires on there. It actually does a fairly good job. It will slide a little bit somewhere around here. And sometimes you got to reposition or whatever. That's exactly what I wanted. I don't want it to be easy. So basically you would come up here, work your way down here. This is a pretty tight turn right here. So you come down here and this is another really tight turn. But here's the thing. If you do it right, you can fall right into here and kind of wiggle your ass around until you get down to the bottom. See, there's plenty of room down there. So you get down to the bottom. Walk across these rocks, fake rocks, whatever. Come across the side hill climb. I actually put some mossy type, whatever you would call that, on that. Trying to cover it up a little bit so you can't exactly see everything. The whole idea is to kind of fake you out. But basically you're going to do like a side hill climb and you're going to end up down there. I still got to put something up here to kind of like channel you that way so you don't just go that way. And then what we're going to do is come over here through the old tunnel. That's going to be pretty cool. Tunnel's looking pretty good. It's decked out pretty well. It's just big enough to fit the car, maybe a little bit bigger. And on the other side, you can just pop out over here and work your way on some more fake rocks. On back to the beginning. Now this is just part one of the course. This is something that could be added onto later if I wanted, or if I just want to, quick little play inside. This little guy right here and the other one I'm going to be building up there should have a nice little place to play. I've got plenty of board, as you can see. Some of this is for my wall, which I've not done. I need to get to that. But some of what we have here is just a leftover piece that I cut out of the other side, and we just started building on top of foam and boxes and things like that just to get a little bit of form. And my paint scheme and stuff isn't the greatest, I understand that, but again, I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. I want something more functional. Later on as it goes along, I can add more paint or take something away or shim something on the side, whatever. It doesn't matter. So as far as right now goes, to me, this is pretty good. It'll suffice for what I want. It'll give me a nice little play, and I think it'll be pretty enjoyable to watch too, because it's got some challenges on it. Some of them are pretty difficult. Some of them, once you learn how to run them, can be okay. But, you know, again, I didn't build this for it to be just an easy, you know, cakewalk. So I expect to be some challenges. I expect to have some fails and stuff. Over here especially, it's kind of slick over there getting up the rocks. So I may eventually have to do something like some textured paint or something getting up there. We'll see how that plays out. As far as right now goes, it's pretty rough. Sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. And that's okay. I'm okay with that. Because if I can't get it that way, I'll work it the other way and go backwards. Come up, which is actually a lot harder because once you get through here, making a turn isn't too bad, but right here, it starts to hang pretty good and it wants to kind of, it's kind of hard, especially with this little corner here, and I kind of made it that way where it falls in. But if you can get over there just right, you can barely just make the bridge. So, let me show you what we got going on here. I mean, yeah, as you can see, it's pretty tight. So that's on purpose, and everything else down here, you know, it's not nowhere near as tight. That's okay. But yeah, this should be pretty fun to play with. So I look forward to getting the little guy on it once I get some shocks for it here. The shocks that I did order are these little guys. These are something that goes on a WL toy. They'll be pretty cool, but there's a couple problems with them. They're pretty stiff, okay? And this don't have any oil in it at all. So either A, I could take these and cut the spring down, I don't know, maybe a quarter way inside there and stretch the spring out to kind of weaken it a little bit. And then add some, I don't know, 10,000 weight or 5,000 weight, you know, whatever the lowest weight is I can find. Add a little bit to it to kind of give it a softer ride so it don't have a bounce. And that might do something. But as you can see, these are little trucks, man. I mean, you need something kind of small. So I don't know that that's going to be an option, but we'll check that out later. But yeah, almost completed. Pretty well completed. And looking forward to it, guys. So thanks for watching. And don't forget to like and subscribe. We're trying to reach 100 by the end of the year. We're moving along pretty good. So we got a lot of more content like this coming up. Again, like, subscribe, stay tuned. Got a whole bunch coming. Thanks, guys.